Hello, everyone. We have a special announcement to make today about the Midwest Real Estate Investor Conference, which is happening April 24th and 25th. And we do this every year. This is one of the most exciting events that I look forward to every year. And to share the information, the excitement with us, we have Erika Farley, who is the Executive Director of the Rental Property Owners Association with us. Erika, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Brian, for having me and letting me talk about this new exciting time this year.
Sure. Yeah, a lot of work goes into this. I mean, I know we have the conference committee and we meet every month, but you and the staff have really been doing a great job putting everything together. And let's just start with one of the big changes, which is the date. I mean, usually we do this at the end of February. This year, we're doing it in April.
We are so excited to have it in the spring in Grand Rapids where everything is blooming and the weather is a little bit warmer. And with the event at the DeVos Center, the doors are going to be open and there will be a time to go stand on those balconies and look over the beautiful river and see springing in Michigan. So we're really excited the fact that we're going to be able to do this in warmer weather and people are hopefully going to be able to have some time to explore the downtown area a little bit more because everything is in walking distance from the DeVos Center, the venue.
So one of the things we're doing is we're changing it up this year. We've added an event Wednesday evening. So usually it's a Thursday and Friday conference, but we know people come in early from out of town and they're looking for something to do on Wednesday. Tell them what their option is.
So we're having a welcome event at the Amway starting at 5:30. That's included in the ticket price. You can register that night. It's a great opportunity for networking with other attendees, speakers, and with some of our board members.
Is the welcome event included in the ticket price or isn't it?
Yes, sir. No, it is. Well, it is included in the ticket price. David Greene event is extra.
Oh, David. Oh, well, okay. Let's not.
We will get there.
But, okay. David Greene. We'll talk about him in a moment because he is our kind of our special keynote speaker.
He is.
All right. So Wednesday night, come early and network, get to meet everybody. All right. Well, let's talk about Thursday. Who do we have scheduled for Thursday and what can people look forward to?
So one of the major changes that we have this year is we have a keynote speaker, national speaker, David Greene. He is one of the very top, if not the top realtor at Keller Williams. You may have heard of him from the Bigger Pockets podcast, and he is coming in to give everybody all his wisdom, and that'll be first thing on Thursday morning. And we are really excited to have that main keynote speaker to kick off our event this year.
And first thing Thursday morning, he's speaking from starting at 9 a.m.
Yes, sir.
At the DeVos Place Conference Center. But you can get there earlier and see some of our spotlight sessions. Like if you get there at 8, we have some breakout panels and spotlight sessions.
Yes, get there at 8. We have that breakout session. Get yourself registered, get yourself seated. The sooner the better.
Yeah, and we're always putting together really good breakout sessions that have local people talking about some of these different topics. So what happens after David Greene? I mean, we've got a whole day ahead of us. What else goes on Thursday?
So David Greene, after David Greene, we have, as you mentioned earlier, we have 2 tracks. We have our one track that specifically deals with the properties and the physicality of real estate investment and those properties that you own. And the other track that we have is the financial end. So we have some speakers coming in from all over the nation, which we're really, really excited about this year. We have Jay Connor coming in from North Carolina, and he's going to be talking to us about finding and funding deals, probably a little bit outside the box that people are normally used to. And Scott Ellsworth is coming in. He is a great CPA, and he's going to be talking about tax savings and how to deal with your properties and dealing with taxes and your investments. And we have Seth Williams coming in. He's going to be talking about flipping properties, which is a huge thing right now, especially in the Midwest. We have older properties. They all need to be flipped and created into new housing. So we have Tyler Cauble coming in, and he is going to be talking about self-storage and how important that is to REI investors.
Yeah, self-storage is a great investment. I've got a couple self-storage investments myself. Yeah, I like the mix. It definitely, there are some good options there to learn about real estate investing. But also, I love that we're talking about the financial aspect too with CPAs. And if you don't get your numbers right and your bookkeeping right and your accounting right, then don't even bother trying to make money in this business.
The financial side is the foundation for all your properties and for your investments and making sure that those are going well. So you have to make sure that that's taken care of before you can move on to anything else, for sure.
No doubt. Well, so that's Thursday.
No, we're not done with Thursday, Brian.
Well,
we have
yeah,
something
I was
else
going to say
on
there's
Thursday.
more. There's more, isn't there?
More on Thursday. So at 6:30 that night, we have a private event scheduled with David Greene. This is a much smaller number of people. You can have some one-on-one time with him. This will include dinner. It is a separate ticket price. That's all of the information is on the website, but that's going to be a lot more ability to interact with him and ask your very specific questions.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. The top Keller Williams realtor, obviously someone who knows a lot about being at the top of the real estate
No question. No question. Yeah.
Definitely want to make sure you get home, get some sleep on Thursday, because Friday we start early and we've got a lot to share with people.
Brian, you are first on Friday. You're going to talk about syndication. You're going to have your podcast. I don't know what you want to say about that, but we're very excited about that.
I end up hosting a lot of panels during the conference, and that panel on Friday morning will be about syndication, which there seems to be a lot of interest in that. And I'll be recording it for the podcast as well.
Fantastic. And then we have a deal or no deal panel that'll be coming up. And then we're going to move right into AI, which is a huge, huge topic that has been coming up with Jason Schemmel. He is someone who works really, really closely with Jonathan Mast, who has been part of our conference in the past. And I think, as everyone knows, AI is just the use of that, and the need for that just continues to grow. So that's how
you're not using AI in your business right now, then you're really behind, because it does wonders. It saved me a lot of time.
Yeah, for sure. And then we have Dr. Paul Isely, who is a economics professor at Grand Valley State University, and he is going to give us a overview of the economic outlook for 2025 for real estate and beyond. And he's been somebody that has been coming to our conference for years and actually is a national known speaker, and a lot of people call him in for his expertise. Sometimes economics.
Yeah,
I think economics will be boring, but he makes it interesting.
Yeah, he does a great job. Always one of the most popular and most attended events of the entire conference.
For sure. If he had been my economics professor in college, I would have done better. And then coming in, we have Donna Bauer before lunch, and she's going to talk about note buying. So rounding out the afternoon, we're going to have Tony Young, and he's going to talk about rehabbing, and we're going to have a deal room on Friday. We've got a lot going on both days, packed right up. You'll be busy the whole time.
Yeah, definitely worth attending. There's a lot of great stuff in there. Let's talk about some of the other great stuff you didn't mention. Which number one for me is always the networking. Like the people you meet there in the room are people who are doing it, very excited about investing in real estate. I've certainly had conversations that have made me money just from tips and tricks that I get from people that I talk to. And I've also had conversations where I've ended up partnering with someone or having them invest with me or me invest with them. So great networking opportunity.
Great networking opportunity. We have a lot of sponsors and vendors that'll be coming in for people to talk to, everything from nonprofits and consumers energy and insurance companies and construction and management companies all the way around, and a lot to be able to talk to and get information from. So that's also going to be a really good opportunity for attendees, for sure.
Yeah, and we love our vendors at the tables. I mean, there's so much information they have to share and expertise, and then services that they offer. And are there any vendors that we want to single out, like main sponsors?
Our main event sponsor is Boathouse
Commercial Funding Group.
Thank you.
Okay, if you're looking for financing for any of your properties, even if other banks have turned you down, Fred is very good at finding the funding.
And we really appreciate his support for our event and everything that he does for the community, for sure.
Absolutely. That's a really packed schedule. I'm impressed. Every year, I'm more and more impressed at what we're able to put together. And I know it's a lot has to do with you and the staff, the volunteers on the conference committee. Anything else we want to say about the conference before we wrap it up?
I think the main note that I have for people this year is that we are growing and improving. and things are getting more exciting for the conference. So even if you think that you've already experienced the Midwest Real Estate Investors Conference in the past, there'll be something new and exciting for you this year, for sure. And we're just going to keep moving forward with it.
Absolutely. So let's tell people where they should go to find out more information. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can see it right behind us. But if you're listening, you want to go to MidwestREIConference.com. That's MidwestREIConference.com. You can see the schedule, the events. You can register, buy your tickets. If you're interested in the David Greene special event on Thursday night, you can also find out more information on that. Anything else we want to direct our listeners and viewers to?
One other thing that is on the website this year that we have not had in the past is that we have blocks of rooms held at the Amway and the Marriott in downtown Grand Rapids. So there'll be special rates for those. And the link is right there on our website.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. I mean, for people who are coming in from out of town, the Marriott and the Amway, just fantastic hotels.
Right in walking distance of our venue.
And you don't even need to go outside to access the venue. Yeah. So the DeVos Place Conference Center, same place we've had it all the years. It's right downtown Grand Rapids, Michigan. A really fantastic place. One more time, MidwestREIConference.com. Go there, check it out, register. We look forward to seeing you.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Erika.